Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So, oh boy, before we get going with today's episode, I guess it would be a good idea to talk about the whole royalty DLC that was released yesterday for you guys. And it obviously makes things a little bit more complicated going forward with what the plans are and everything. And basically, to sum everything up, I don't know what we're gonna do. I am going to at some point try. Obviously, I'm gonna have to wait for mods and stuff to update, make sure everything that could possibly be updated is gonna be updated. But I don't know if it's gonna even be possible to update this save file to 1.1, let alone also throwing in the royalty DLC. Obviously, it would also change how things are done quite a bit just because it adds a lot of, changes to how the game works. But yeah, basically, I don't know what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm kind of just going to be going with the flow and hope for the best, expect the worst. Obviously, the worst isn't really even that bad. It would just be, business as usual as I planned over, the last few months for what we're going to be doing going forwards. But yeah, it's man, this really screws up a lot of stuff that I had planned because obviously this whole continuous universe thing that I've been working on was planned with the intention that nothing in terms of RimWorld would change, and because no one expected big changes, no one expected the 1.1 update, no one expected the DLC. So I built the basically continuous universe plan around nothing big changing, and now that there's big changes, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to wing it. Regardless, for now, we are gonna be doing business as usual, and I'll figure out something long term, or more short term, hopefully. And then once I really know what's going on, I'll make a video updated talking about it. I've been wanting to make a video talking about the continuous universe thing in the first place, to explain how it all works and all that. But obviously the 1.1 update has delayed that because I don't know if I was going to be able to update. And then now with this, I just don't know. I don't know. We'll put it at that. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. But yeah, for now, like I said, business as usual. So today, last episode, we had an absolute nightmare. I say that it didn't go too bad, but our base is a lot stronger than I thought, but also has a this single wall here is a little bit dangerous. But we had a whole lot of bugs drop in on us, and yeah, it went fairly well in the grand scheme of things, considering what it was and what we had. But yeah, it's all dealt with, and people here are just gonna kind of clean themselves up as they go. Nothing to really worry about. And over here, obviously, we are continuing to work on the vault. So today, obviously, we're going to continue digging. The big thing would be to get this stutter to go away, for one. There we go. And dig out all these hallways that we currently have planned. We did have an ancient danger here. It shouldn't screw with our overall plans too much. At least not this one. We'll see if there's other ones mixed in here. But I think we should be okay there. But a big thing that I'd like to do first is get a whole lot of lights up and running. That way we could brighten the place up. There has also been a lot of concerns about some of the design choices that have been made. Obviously, I did hopefully try to make it clear that this is not the finalized plan. This is the main structure. This is all the important stuff. But the biggest part is there's been a lot of concerns about this hallway here and the fact that it's just, they break in here, they could just walk around all the defenses. That's going to have a lot of doors in it. There's going to be defenses. Oh, something's thinking. There's going to be defenses that are off of the main hallways and everything. I didn't want to spend, a very large amount of time doing all the little bits of details. Or there's no point for me sitting there drawing in all the doors that are going to be in here and stuff like that. So they were left out. But it does seem that not everyone kind of got that memo. So, this hallway is not going to be just an easy walk to the edge and, just skip the entirety of the kill box situation. That will be reinforced. There will be a lot of just little details as we go. But it was the main structure that I wanted to be well planned as much as we could. But yeah, all the details we'll do as we do. Either way, what we need to do first, we need some lights because it's a very dark place in here. So what is our power situation like? So we got our conduits along this back wall and that back wall. That obviously we're going to want more than just one. That way we have some redundancy. So we can also have this continue onto this wall, and then where we have doors, I'm not quite sure where the doors are going to go yet, we'll have it cross over. That way if we get, for some reason, a breach here, then the power will be able to run back and then back into, that there. There's a bit of conduit there. I don't think that's going to be a problem connecting up, but we will be doing this to the other side as well. So we can continue that all the way down to here, and then we may as well get that all coming down these hallways as well, because we're going to want as much redundancy in this place as possible, because if anything ever goes wrong, we want to be as prepared as we could possibly be to deal with it. We aren't going to want to run one down the front here, because conduits hidden inside an embrasure can be destroyed, and they can't be on fire, but they can be destroyed. So we can also have this running in through here. There's going to be a shield here and doors right across the front, so that can run across the front as well. And then wherever the doors go in here, we'll obviously match all that up as well. For now, this is all going to be fine because, it's not like we could deal with a fight here right now anyways. We also, do we have anything we have to worry about here? We got a bit of silver, no, and no. So, the lighting. And we'll also get more of our shields done today, and we'll just turn them off because there's no point of them being running. So, we can grab the wall lights now. Obviously, we're going to want some consistency on this. And I was thinking, because our shields are on odd tiles, it'd be nice to put the light here. That way it kind of makes sense. But that would also be a really good spot for a door. But we could instead have a door here and a door here, which obviously that would end up being a lot of doors, and we'd want to do something probably similar on this side as well, just for the sake of it looking consistent. So, we can put lights on embrasures. I didn't actually know you could do that. We'll see, but for now, let's grab... We can always change these out. Let's, these right on these middle tiles. And we'll see what we do after for doors. So that's going to be there. Then we're going to want the same thing over on this side. And then that will make everything a lot lighter so we can see we have a mental break. That shouldn't be an issue. And then for now, I guess we'll also do lights just opposite of it. Oh, everyone's taking this hallway apparently. That way we could light up this hallway. I really wish that conduit wasn't as obvious there. It's hard to see where I'm putting these lights. But that should be good. And then from here, obviously, we have a lot of other hallways to do. We got to get up more walls. We are also going to be expanding our granite production. We'll do that now. So we could just build a copy, and that, I guess, everyone should have good armor. No one took anything off? No. So this stockpile right here we'll delete. That way this stuff can get hauled back in, because we did that just so we'd have more available here. But more people working on... I'm not worried about that. More people working on getting these granites processed into blocks would be good, because we are low on blocks. So with that, we are also going to be getting floors in eventually. I was told I should do it now because it does increase walk speed. It's a 7% difference. I guess we should start throwing it in where we can. So we'll do that. I'm just looking, I'd rather get structure done before details, just because the details are, not, it's going to take a long time, because especially floors, like there's a lot of floors that need doing. And doors and all that would just slow people down, and basically I'm trying to avoid making too much different things all at once. That way we can ensure people are still doing, the main structure stuff. But we'll see. So we are, as much as I don't want it, we're probably going to want to put lights on the embrasures to some degree. That way we can light up in here. So the best spot for that would probably still be opposite of the lights that we have here if we want some consistency. Now, that is a spot that's not going to be covered by a shield. So they are something that's going to have to be replaced kind of every fight that happens here. But it's fine, so we'll do that as well. And that can just run all the way along there. Then we'll do these here. So much nicer being able to see, though. Oh, geez. And then we're also going to have on the inside of the doors here, we're going to want this hallway lit. So just one in here should be fine. We'll do one right here. So that's where the embrasure is. And one right here. We have visitors, not worried about that. We'll also light up right here. Oh, the lighting also will make people walk faster because it's slower to walk when it's dark. That should light up fairly good. That goes all the way out to like here. We'll see. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. So then those will light that up. We already have some over here, so that should be all fine. It should help quite a bit. And then we have all of in here. So let's get these walls set up because they are digging very fast, even though we're running at 1 speed. These people are incredible at getting stuff done. Oh, there's crap here. That shouldn't be an issue. So we'll just run this wall all the way across to here. We haven't run into anything major yet, which is nice. Just comes all the way to there. And then I guess we can start getting this in as well. We'll back off. That's all slate. We're going to want to get rid of all these walls. We do have the collapse risk. So what we can do is bring this... Okay, brain. Let's grab our plans just so I'm not screwing anything up. Okay, so and that's going to be coming off that way. And then this is going to be coming over here because we're obviously using this as a doorway. Now we can't block that off entirely, but that's fine if we autosave for one. But bring that across like that. That'll still give access obviously into the hallway. And then right here, we may as well get that bit of the planning done. Oh, we could just change these slate for granite where we need them. Although that there is not going to be a wall, that's going to be an embrasure. Can we grab... No. We grab all of that and just cancel it for right now. We do want some support, so maybe we do get the embrasures in right now. Yeah, we'll do that. So we need our... Easier just to copy paste. It's easier to copy paste most of the time. So we'll bring this all the way across, but we'll leave a 1 gap. That way we can still get in here. We'll do the same actually, but opposite. That way them coming in, they don't have to walk all the way around. So we'll do the same right there. And then we'll have turrets within here. And then we have to obviously redo this entire section, but we'll do that after. So then that's running all across here, so that's looking good. So then we can also get ourselves conduits. We're going to want to get these hauled out of here when people have a chance. We can get ourselves some lights within here. So 1 light there and 1 light here should be fine. There's going to be doors across here. Let's have a light opposite of where that door is going to be. And then we can do one... Oh, there's... might be a door there. I'm trying to think where doors might be the best. That here is going to need to be connected at some point. So we know that there is going to be a door across here. So we can bring those across, and that should be all right. And we'll let those lights get in before we do anything else. All right, so that's looking good. Next, we can get some more shields up and running. Start having that prepared. And we're gonna do the turrets after, because obviously there's not a whole lot of point throwing in a bazillion turrets if it's just gonna take time away from other stuff, and it's not gonna be the most effective thing, since we're not gonna want them coming in here while we're building it anyways. So the turrets will be one of the last things that go in, and we need to get all the resources here for it because we're not gonna have anywhere near enough. So that's good. And then these shields will be turning off as we go because there's no point having them running because we don't have, a full power system set up to be able to supply that much power. Why do you go super slow here? It's a tree. Can we cut that and that, please? That should be good. What we can do is at least get a main walkway done for floors. Yeah. Now, what do we want for floors? I know that there's going to be the suggestion of I could just smooth floors and save resources. I don't like the look of smooth floors. It has those little dirty patches like this. Even when it's smooth, and I don't like it. I'd rather just throw in proper floors. So the question is, what do we want? Obviously, concrete would make the most sense. It's cheap, it's quick, it's easy. It is quite boring, though. but is it really, oh, where's the flat? Is it really going to be worth the resource? Obviously, paved tiles an option. Metal tiles, very expensive. Silver is obviously not going to happen. We could brick the floor, because we got a lot of slate at the other base. So we could slate the entire floor up, because I do like the look of the blackness. That's slate right there. Huh, maybe we do slate floors. How much do we have here for right now? None. We already use it all on the roof. We got 8,700. We also have marble as an option. Marble's a lot less renewable, because obviously we can... Oh, we don't have our quarry anymore. We didn't use it for so long, but we can easily get ourselves mass-producing slate blocks over here. And I guess over here too, do we have slate? We got granite, so we could get blocks like that. I don't think there's slate here. So that, well, there is marble? That's limestone. We want... For a reason you guys aren't digging here? No, it's just they all went off to sleep again. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. We also deconstruct that. We're going to want to fill this in. Oh, that marble wall. What we can do is reinstall that here. We'll claim that and just use that as filler. There's a bit of mountain opening there, but again, I know that there is going to be little bits of opening. We're not going to do anything about it, only because, you know, there's going to be little bits like that all over, and the only way to deal with that would be to strip mine the entirety of the mountain and then fill it all in to avoid that. So if anything ever happens there, we're just going to have to deal with it. But it's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, slate floors? Slate floors. Yes, yes. I'm so indecisive. So we could do we want flagstone? 4 versus 4. So it's the same. Nah, we'll do tile. Tile's a nice clean look. So for now, we'll just grab ourselves a bit of a main walkway. That way they'll use this to, that way obviously they could walk at 100% speed. Not a whole lot different from what they're currently walking at, but a little bit of extra doesn't hurt. So I can come down that way. We're going to want to get a spaceship. So is this granite done? Oh, that has our slate in it too. Okay, yeah, that works. We got that slate so we could use it as filler for the mountain roofs. But yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. So we just got to wait for that to get loaded up and then we'll have what we need. Because it's not like we have a whole lot of mountain roof to fill in. So then beyond that, that's the embrasure coming in here. Most of this floor, I guess, can stay. So there's no point filling that in. We are going to want to get these blocks out of here as well. Is our stockpile full? Basically. So we're going to want to load this ship up with all these chunks once we do fill up here. There's also been a question, why is it that I haul all of the stuff outside and then put it into the ship instead of just setting the ship up and then they'll load it? It's because pick up and haul lets us pick up more than one chunk at a time. But when you load a ship, you can only pick up one chunk at a time. So if we were to load the ship from the mountain, it'd be one chunk over and over and over. Whereas this, we can load up 5 or 10 at a time, drop them off here, and then one at a time within this short distance. It is many, many, many times faster that way. And we have an orbital factory. Is there anything that we're going to need there? Other than Urge, I think no. I don't think there's anything we need to buy at the moment. But we can see if there's any more stuff that needs to go. Because we do have some hazard operations stuff in here that can get sold, because obviously we got all this stuff stored outside of a trade beacon area, so this stuff won't end up in the list. So we could sell any armor that's there. I actually don't know if we could sell that stuff now that I think of it. I don't think I've ever seen it. Come all the way down here. Yeah, we're not buying that. I don't think you could actually sell the fancy armor. I don't think I've ever... No, I guess not. Huh. So what would we do? I guess recycle it. Recycle what we don't need if we can't sell them. We'll take a look at the scrap trader. Because if they don't buy it, then no one else will. Because they, in theory, buy literally everything. So we'll see. In the meantime, though, so all this stuff is being sold. Let's let that go. That way it cleans up our view a little bit, and we'll see what's here and purge whatever's left, essentially. So we don't have any cells. Holy, you have a lot of these cells. Textiles and all that we need. We don't need to worry about any of these drugs because, oh, I guess we could get rid of the serenium. We don't need that around. You have lots of cash. Yeah, no problem. We can get rid of the psychite tea, the ambrosia rather. Yeah. Oh, I was asked if we got penox at the other base. I think we sent some on the first load. I will check though. That way we don't have that risk. We get rid of any yayo and wake up and go juice. Oh god, we have a lot of go juice. Lucy Herculeum we want to keep. Oh, we're above 30,000. Okay, so we can yayo as well. So that brings us basically at our limit. And then you don't have anything that would be worth buying probably. Well, technically they do, but not worried about that. So we'll do that for now. We have a turkey that's self-tamed, so you can just get slaughtered. We don't need, you know what? No. So we've been just kind of keeping all the animals that self-tame. We can train them up though. So yeah, we'll just keep them. What's the worst that could happen? Do I still have animals set on, oh, home, okay. I thought I had them set from like a raid or something into a spot where that's probably not good for them. So either way, we don't need that, we don't need that. And you guys are making quick work over here. All of these are also going to need to get hauled. These are going to need to get hauled at some point. So we'll let them do that. That's going to slowly come in. Problem, you guys are getting these built. Our lights is definitely a lot better now that we can see. Although it's still going to take a while for them to all get to it. And we, oh, they're actually not going to be able to do this. We have a prison camp opportunity. Obviously, ooh, a shock trooper. And, oh, a pain stopper and a shock trooper armor helmet. Well, either way, we're busy. This is not going to get done because of how it is. So what we need to do, oh, yes, it would. Yes, it would. Let's do this. We also, Ryan, remember, check Penox. That, oh, I don't want to melee. Can you work on the wall blueprint, please? And then we're also going to need to move this one. I'll let you repair that for a sec. We're going to need to move this one because we can't build this corner piece if there's chunk on it or blocks. So you can work on that bit of wall. Thank you. And then, oh, that's fine. Blaze is coming to do it. So we'll let that get finished up. Get that moved out of here. And then once that's done, well, actually, that's good to go now. So yeah, we'll get that in. We also have a bit of wood floor here. That shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so that's looking good. We can get ourselves more power running in through the rest of this now that these walls are up. So that's just going to run all the way across here. There's probably going to be doors here, but we'll hold off for now until we know for sure. And for redundancy, that goes all the way down into here. I guess for now, we'll have that just stop here until we figure out what exactly is going to be going on here. But then brazier mostly is just for support because these walls are definitely going to have to get swapped out. And I'm not sure yet if we're going to be deconstructing them or just replacing them. Well, some of them, it's basically, we're going to be doing both. Yeah. Although we could get that wall in. Nah, we'll just hold off for now. Hold off for now. We'll deal with that once we start getting into the ship area. And then, how's this going? I don't think most people are doing it because they're busy with everything else. So we're just lacking granite. We do have the granite, and Cheney is doing that. Hey, Cheney, can you do loading? Although you're going to go back to cleaning. What would probably not be a bad idea is to grab new one of these, and we'll toss that right here, get that built, and we'll move granite here because again, it's like the block situation. The chunk situation. They can move a lot more than 75 blocks at a time, but if they're going to the ship, they can only do 75 at a time because they can only load up what's in their hand. They can't pick up and carry. So Bryce, what are you doing? Is anyone doing this? No. Can you do this instead, please? We have bulk goods trader. Out of curiosity, are you able to buy fancy armor as well? That should be fine. We won't even look through there. We'll just go apparel. And no. Okay. So bulk goods trader's not going to be any good for that. And I don't think we have a whole lot more to sell. I say that as we're overloaded with so much. Oh, I guess, yeah, more drugs. So you have 26,000. So we'll get rid of that. Ryan, Penox, don't forget. It's so easy to get distracted. All of this stuff we shouldn't have to worry about. Any clothing, flak jacket. I keep forgetting I gotta go and change that. But yeah, basically it. We're as purged as we can get. Although we do have a bunch of vests here. So we're going to want a combat trader or a scrap trader to purge what's left here. That also get hauled into the right place. And that's getting built. Enox, Ryan. Yes, but not a lot left. Although that's 43. That's enough for everyone for another set. That should be fine. Anything else that I may have forgotten? I don't think so. This little bit here is able to get filled in there. And we should actually be able to get that little bit here as well. So then that's all looking pretty good. Shields are all coming in. How's this looking for power? Oh, they basically take none. Well, actually, yeah, they're basically none. So I guess we don't need to turn them off. Because they only really use power, obviously, when they're getting shot. But yeah, there's no point flipping them all off if it's basically insignificant in the grand scheme of things. So what I'll do, so I don't forget, is we'll turn these back on. We have a hiding room for Ishom. Fine. We don't need that. That. Okay. All looking fine. This is filling up. Yeah, once this is all done, we'll load that up. Is this done? Yes, it is. Can we get critical for stone blocks, granite? And we already have all the slate there, although we'll probably need more slate. So let's also pull in a bunch of slate. And then, are these critical? No. Good. And are these critical over here? I don't think these hold blocks anymore. No, because we have that set up for mechs. Yeah, we don't do blocks over here at all. Okay, so that's fine. So then what we're going to want to do is grab a granite here. And we can say halt urgently. So then they should quickly move all that out of here. Except the thrombos. they don't have pick up and haul. I don't think so anyway. So instead of moving 75 at a time, we should be moving 75 in your hand. That's it. Oh, you're loading up the ship. Hey, I did haul urgently, did I not? It got reset. Haul urgently. Oh, I know why. It's because only one person at a time can do this. So it makes it all confusing. Okay. What we're going to do, can you get out of here so I can lock this door so they ignore this? That way we can, yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. Okay, let's lock that for a sec. Let them fill this up and then we'll open that back up so I can get finished. Because it should work out much quicker this way. Okay, so we'll come back in a sec. So I know that's looking good over here. Then light-wise, this is looking not bad. We are going to want this hallway. We haven't... Oh, no, not an area. Oh, there's a royal bed. We have another door. What's on the other side of this door? Nothing. Yeah, that's fine. What's on the other side of this vent? Probably nothing as well, but it's better to know than to not know. We'll just deconstruct these. It's not really relevant. And we are going to have to fill this in. Deconstruct. Okay, so we'll let them dig that out and we'll see what we can do. We'll throw this crap into the here. I kind of want that consistent. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, back to the lights. So we can do a light within this hallway. Oh, it's hard to see. What direction is this facing? Up. We'll do one here, and then we'll do opposite right there. And we're going to want to light this, because there's going to be doors here and here most likely. So we'll do one on either side. And then we're going to want a consistent lighting system. What the hell's with that? We'll have to fix that. We're going to want a consistent lighting pattern for all the hallways. Now, that might be a little bit tricky. That means I got to measure out to some degree. Oh my god, if it would stop stuttering. So, if there's going to be doors right here, we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't want to measure this out. Then we're going to want like a 10. Well, you know what? We can go from this corner and go 1, 5. And then we'll do it on the opposite side. I know that's complete overkill, but it'll look better. You got rid of those flak vests to a pirate. Maybe they will also buy Chaos. Go away. Can you... Okay, it wasn't Chaos. Flight Gamer? Flight Gamer, can you come up here and check them out and see if they'll buy fancy armor? We'll check right here. Hey, they do. Beautiful. Okay, so that stuff is sellable. So you have 18,000 left. And we can purge... Okay. So anything that's... Stop for a sec. Anything that's here should be stuff that can't fit here because it's already full. In theory. Now, that may not be true. But apparently there's no ability to halt urgently, which means that there's no better stockpile, which means that that would be correct. So we can just sell all that excess. Oh boy, I hope that's correct. If not, we're making a bit of a expensive mistake. It's not really a mistake. Worst case scenario, we'll just get more. So yes, hazard off bodies, recon. What we should probably do actually is start changing the quality on the full ones, because we can be taking more of the better ones and get rid of the cheaper, lesser ones, because that does affect their shield. So that's going to be excellent or better. Obviously, the ones that aren't full, we'll take whatever we can get, but the full ones, there's no reason not to have the best, or the better of them. So, does that, then... Oh, that's a lot of stuff moving out. Let's let them do this stuff first. And there's nothing there, so none of that stuff was excellent. Well, actually, we have to get these moved out of here first. So we'll give them a sec to do that. It being halt urgently should make it pretty quick. And then those flak vests. So we know that pirate merchants will buy armor, scrap traders will buy the armor, so we should be able to get rid of them. And I could probably set up an auto seller for it. Oh, I've been wanting to keep an eye on the healer mech serum situation, because I don't know if the build that I set up for it is working properly. Oh, look at all these rotty bugs. Fine, they'll just rot. Do you have a healer mech serum by any chance? Cold blood, no, no, no. That would... Yeah, it would have been down in that group. So, no. That's fine. We have Nexus breaking, that should be alright. Nothing to really worry about. Okay, so we'll give them a little bit of time to deal with that, and then we'll just deal with all this stuff. So then this can also have a light over on this side of the hallway. That way we can have lights on both sides. Not because it matters, but because, you know, it makes it look a little bit more consistent. You guys are getting that stuff moved pretty quick. I'm not too worried if that trader ends up leaving. Consulting spree, mirage, area. Ow, not another area. That's fine. Okay, and then we'll grab all urgently again and just make sure that things are getting moved. So it looks like that changed quite a bit. Maybe excellent was a little much. It looks like we basically lost all of our armor that we had stored here. It seemed like there was a lot more excellent stuffs. Is that a big deal? Should we just get rid of them and just try to collect the excellent? Because we do get quite a bit of armor at this point. And that stuff's not supposed to be in here. It's supposed to go up here. That did cut it down a lot. And we did lose quite a bit of all the helmets here. So that was a bad choice. So what I'll do is, we are near the end of the episode. I'll go and reset all those. And I'll make it so it's normal or better instead of excellent or better. And I'll do that for all of them, and we'll just not have poor ones. Which, for some of these, probably isn't the best thing, but that's fine. We'll be normal or better across the board, and then everything lower we'll sell, and then we'll see what we can do about slowly creeping that up as we build up more. But we'll definitely not sell any of the excellent ones manually, even if they do end up in here as overflow. It's not a big deal. We do have a cargo pod, though. Let's, got a bit of medicine. Don't really need to worry about that, but we will get it in. These are empty, right? Yeah, we're not worried about those. All looking good. We're going to get these all connected up. Clark, you're stuck. Go free. No one else is stuck. Everyone's asleep. It's weird that they all end up on the same sleep schedule, considering they're allowed to sleep whenever. I'm not sure how they would have ended up getting all synced together like that. But either way, it's fine. Food-wise, we're down to 13 days of food. Do we have a lavish meal stockpile yet? Not really enough to send over, but we are working through it. You're making up to your survival meals, that's fine. Once you fill that up, then you'll start making the lavish meals, and then you're doing lavish meals first, and then you'll go and finish that up, which obviously the lavish meals will get done first. So that's fine, we don't need that. So yeah, I'll fix that. We got a lot of money sitting out here, and also some cloth. Can we at least get the cloth hauled in, please? And then how is this going? They didn't really move any of the granite. Move this stuff, please. Because when there's halt urgently in here, someone then uses this, which then the game's like, there's nowhere else to store it, and it resets it, which is a little bit annoying. That's samurai power armor helmet and defender power. If those were bodies, definitely would be worth even considering, but we don't need helmets. I think we're good. Yeah, that's not really helpful. If we set up like 5 of these, this would actually have worked just fine. But the fact that it's only the one there makes it quite a bit worse. So maybe we just throw down another 1, 2, 3, and that should help. It's kind of wasteful, but it's what can you do? So can you force that and all the way to there, please? Thank you. We could also get these chunks out of here just for the sake of cleanliness. We don't need the item stash quest. We have 2 people item over here. So are you guys done? Well, they wouldn't be done mining. It's just there's only so much mining they can do. And we are starting to get granite here. So that's going to be good. Oh, also, we need to another bulk goods trader. Can we copy these bills? That way we can have 2 people running this. So we're going to want to copy. Then this is going to be a link. That way if we change one, it changes both. We don't need that bulk goods trader. Oh, that's a lie. I do want to see if by any chance they have a healer mech serum. And you guys are going to want to process through bugs. What do we do about these? Obviously, I don't really want to deal with them, but it is ugly having them all just laying around. Blood, so you don't have them. So we're probably not going to get it from you. And that only shows what you buy, not all the possible sales. So that's fine. We'll just keep an eye out for it. Oh, look at the baby helping out. Beautiful. Okay. Good stuff. We need to do a repaint job. Oh man, they're all picking up the weird armors, or weird colored armors. We have a prison block. We're not worried about it. We're too busy. We got a vault to build. What's okay, we still have a whole bunch of survival meals. I thought maybe it was counting these as the only food we have left here, which I guess wouldn't be the worst thing. It is not bad, because that gives recreation too. But it's all fine. It's all fine. Everything's looking good. No problems. And all the building has been done here. So I'm actually surprised there's enough granite. I know that we're making more, but we are using an absolutely ridiculous amount. But we can have this run down here, and then that's the battery room hallway that's getting done. So for now, we'll do up to this point. We'll get this whole back wall done. We can get those deconstructed. That's all, geez, all the way done up to here already. Then we can run that one. There's so much. Fine, and then this and this will get deconstructed. That way we can walk through here. That's quite a bit more on the go. And then we are ready to get over here. Obviously, some of these are going to have to get changed out for walls again. Sorry, openings. So, and that's going to be if we grab... Well, I've already got some in. So we'll worry about changing out the ones that need to be changed out when we get there. Not a problem. As long as the main structure is the same as it's planned, all the details are a little bit less relevant. You guys are doing good work here. Can we... I kind of want to do a select all, but that's not going to work because that's going to select everything out. So what we can do is the easy way and grab haul. Set these up to get hauled out whenever you guys get a chance. So many chunks. I keep calling them blocks. And that's fine. And then is this full already? It's basically done. So next episode, because we're going to go ahead and end it off here. Next episode, we'll get the ship loaded. It was recommended that I should load them up and drop them off at one of the quote-unquote allies that we have. And just, you know, just dump a load of blocks on them because we can. Instead of doing it through these tiles, which is good, I guess, too, because if I load these tiles up, then I got to restart the game because this box here gets permanently stuck on the screen. So that's kind of a pain in the ass, too. Whereas we could just go and be like, hey, friendlies, and then just drop off the entire, like, go visit. Oh, we can't drop in visit. Yeah, we can't just drop the ship in and visit. We have to drop it on the tile, and then... Oh, I guess it's not a big deal. Although I will have to click through and get someone to drop it. It's... Maybe I'll just do these. It's easy. I'm looking at how much work it is for me. Here, it's just a quick... You land it, and it just spews it all on the ground. That would be better for us. And like I said, I got to get rid of those anyways. So yeah, I'll just drop them off on those mountain tiles. And we have a inspired recruitment. We shouldn't need to worry about that. Meal source, don't need to worry about that. These are ready to go. So what we can do is copy this. Paste them. So now we do haul urgently. Assuming it's not 4 people at a time, they should haul that much better and it shouldn't just reset constantly. Or less frequently anyways. We'll give them a sec just to see. And then how much are you hauling at a time? Because you got 75 plus, yeah, and 18 plus a 30. It's not that big of a difference. For people that have higher manipulation, it is. But I guess we also don't have a whole lot of high manipulation people here. Either way, it's fine. It's going to be quicker than it would have otherwise. And then we'll get that ship out so we have all those blocks here. And we'll start getting all these floors done. And we need more lights in the hallway. It's a never-ending project. But at least we got all of the shields in for here. We'd still need a big one here. We'll get that next episode maybe. And I guess it's going to be time to start digging out the next sections. Because we're almost done. Well, it's not so much that we're almost done. It's we only have 3 people at a time that can mine there. And 3 at a time that can mine there. None at a time that can mine here. There we go. So 3 at a time that can mine there. So having more openings that they can all work on would be better. So we'll start digging out batteries. The ship's going to be a big one. Because we're going to have to do that in a different way, obviously, because we also got to remove the roof. Either way, we'll see. For now, that is going to be it. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.